You're watching Alabama's WVUA News at 10.
This school bus is being packed with school supplies like these. I'm Candace Murphy. Coming up, I'll tell you why on WVUA News.
Plus, friends and family are remembering their old band director after he passed away this weekend from heart complications. Hello everyone, I'm Matt McCoy in for Claire Huddleston. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're in the middle of summer, but school is not far off, and with school comes reading and writing. Today, the Northport Chick-fil-A partnered with Pack the Bus to gather school supplies. WVUA reporter Candace Murphy has more.
Donate supplies, get a free milkshake. That's how Pack the Bus and Chick-fil-A helped kids with much-needed school supplies for the upcoming year.
I know there are a lot of kids that, aren't fortunate enough to buy their own school supplies, and I feel like it's more this year because of the tornado. So I hope that people, realize that and really come out and help support such a great cause.
That great cause is donating thousands of school supplies to Tuscaloosa city and county schools.
Our goal is to be able to assist as many students as we can as they prepare to go back to school. We know that after the tornado, we had many more families that were affected that will need support.
The ultimate goal of today is to fill this entire bus full of school supplies. So far, the front seats have been filled, and they're hoping that will benefit as many families as possible.
I know that when children show up to school prepared on their very first day, that they just have a more sense of well-being.
This year, Pack the Bus is partnering with the Tuscaloosa Backpack Coalition, filling the backpacks with supplies and distributing them on July 30th.
I think in doing it all on the same day just really speaks a very loud message that we are united and that we care about our city, we care about our children, and we just want to see them have everything that they need.
I think that it's just a good thing for our community, for students to give back and help other students in our area.
Reporting in Northport, Candace Murphy, WVUA News.
The school supply drive will continue until Friday, July 22nd at area agencies and churches. Friends and family are remembering their band director from Bryant High after he passed away this weekend. Etimi Etimama passed away this weekend from heart complications. Edonima had been the band director at Bryant High School since 2007. Friends tell us Inamina always had a smile on his face and was a great teacher to his students. Funeral arrangements have not been announced yet. Tickets are on sale for the Heroes of the Storm benefit for the temporary emergency services that takes place this Friday. Here you're looking live at the zone of Bryant-Denny Stadium where the event will be taking place. People will pack in to hear celebrities tell jokes, sing, and tell their stories of survival from the April 27th tornado. There will be a silent auction to raise funds for TES. Angie Askew explains what the event means to the community.
What we really wanted to do was have a night to re-energize Tuscaloosa. We really wanted to re-energize the volunteer base and let everybody know that this isn't a week-long process, a 2-week-long process, a 2-month process. This is years. Tuscaloosa is going to need your help and your support and your devotion. So, and not just Tuscaloosa, but the whole state of Alabama. We want to let everybody know we're coming back bigger and better.
The event starts at 7 p.m. You can purchase tickets by calling 205-464-2009. Again, that number is 205-464-2009. Tuscaloosa City leaders are urging individuals to fill out safe room applications. There has already been a high demand for these forms following the press release last Friday. As of this morning, 100 applications have already been picked up. The deadline for these applications is August 16th. Hazard Mitigation Coordinator LaDonnah Roberts says there are many ways to get this form.
Certainly, we have 4 physical locations where folks can go to pick up those applications. Those are at the Tuscaloosa City Hall, the Northport City Hall, the County Courthouse Annex, and the Tuscaloosa Library. And if people would prefer to get them online, we actually have 2 locations online, those being the EMA webpage through the city's website, Tuscaloosa.com, or through TuscaloosaForward.com, and we actually have a separate tab set up with storm shelter information.
City officials say it will be 12 to 18 months before the garbage fleet is restored back to being fully operational. However, there will be a few changes to the trash pickup schedule. Trash and recycling will both only be picked up once a week. Some city leaders suggest purchasing another garbage can, but warn residents that they will be charged for the expense. But Tuscaloosa Mayor Walt Maddox says despite the depleted fleet, the city is working hard to provide basic services at a reasonable cost.
I like to tell people I can pay my water bill, my sewer bill, my garbage bill, and it's a lot less than my cable bill. So it's a great service at a great cost. It's perfect. Thank you.
Tuscaloosa city officials are trying to find ways to remove debris from private property. In the city council meeting this evening, officials discussed ideas on how to speed up this process. City leaders want to encourage property owners to take initiative in clearing their debris and pushing it to the public right-of-way. If private property owners do not remove debris, the city may seek legal action. Incident Commander Robin Edgeworth is hopeful that residents will soon realize that it's time to rebuild.
What we are hopeful is that right now that people will begin to recognize that it has been long enough. The healing process has begun and has ended, and now it's time to begin to clean up our city so that we can begin rebuilding.
So far, over 23,000 cubic yards of debris on private property has been removed. Many people and businesses in West Alabama were hit by the April 27th storms, and one Tuscaloosa business was impacted twice in a way you might not realize. WVUA's Bradley Whittington explains how.
It's something the TAMKO roofing family knows well, the effects of a tornado. On April 27th, they were the ones impacted.
Our warehouse and shipping dock loading areas were affected out front. We additionally had some of our office space was affected, but fortunately none of our employees were injured during the storm.
During the tornado, employees took shelter in this plywood room behind me, and it's a good thing they did because this little room is the only thing that was left standing of the entire warehouse. Nearly a month later, while the Tuscaloosa plant was still recovering, an EF5 tornado tore through Joplin, Missouri. Joplin is the location of TAMKO's home office. The news had employees like Sally Real fearing that history was repeating itself.
It probably took 24 to 48 hours to really get a sense for us to account for all of our employees. Again, fortunately in Joplin, our facilities were not damaged. It was strictly personal damage in Joplin.
24 employees lost their homes in Joplin, and 4 employees lost their homes in Tuscaloosa. Real says the whole experience has brought the company closer.
The camaraderie and the spirit and the way I've watched people help each other out. It doesn't matter whether you worked in an office before in the plant. Everyone has been out helping everyone, and that goes for Joplin as well. Since
the tornadoes, Real says TAMKO owner David Humphreys has given $250,000 to help Tuscaloosa recovery. Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Bradley Whittington, WVUA News.
Real says TAMKO owner David Humphreys has also donated $500,000 to the city schools in Joplin and has helped their employees financially. In the aftermath of the April 27th storms, people across Alabama have amazing stories of loss, survival, and resilience. Now, we've heard many of those stories, but there's lots more out there to share, and we want to hear from you. If you have a storm-related story you would like to share, go to our website, WVUATV.com, and click on the graphic on the right side of our homepage that says Alabama Tornadoes. We'd also like to see the photos and videos you shot after the storm. Alabama health officials say the combination of record-breaking heat and humidity can be deadly. DCH Regional Hospital officials tell WVUA the number of patients treated for heat-related illnesses have almost doubled compared to this time last year. The state health department says heat stroke is the most serious heat-related illness. That's why it's important to be aware of warning signals. Experts say there are several, including extremely high body temperature, red, hot, and dry skin, rapid pulse, throbbing headaches, dizziness, nausea, confusion, and unconsciousness. You can learn more about heat-related illnesses from the Alabama Department of Public Health. For a shortcut to their website, go to WVUATV.com and click on numbers and links. With a first look at Alabama's home team weather forecast, here's Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott. Richard?
Hey, Matt, good Tuesday night to you. Home Team Interactive radar still has a little rain showing up across our west and southwest Alabama counties from Tuscaloosa down to ML and Demopolis. Still some light to moderate rain. There's some cloud-to-cloud lightning involved with this. No cloud-to-ground lightning anymore this hour, but this light to moderate rain is shifting south and westward over the next few hours. It will diminish and all the rain will be over with for tonight. Maybe still a stray shower storm overnight. I think many of us do not see the rain tonight. And starting off tomorrow, already mild, 80 degrees by 9 o'clock in the morning, 92 by lunch. Yeah, 98 degrees by 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Heat index values will approach 107 tomorrow afternoon. Extreme heat continues, but thunderstorms are likely. What about the rest of the forecast and that weekend forecast? Home team weather's coming up. Stay with us.
Thanks, Richard. Childhood obesity has become a problem for some kids around the country, and now one group at the University of Alabama is changing that. It's the Nutrition Camp for Kids at UA's Institute for Communication and Information Research, and they're sharing tips to stay healthy while researching ways to benefit kids in the future. Activities including teaching kids how to eat properly and playing weed to promote health. Dr. Katherine Alsip shares some tips to fight childhood obesity.
Try not to add too many extra fats to your food, and when you're looking at a nutrition label, check the ingredients list. The fewer the ingredients there are and the more that you can pronounce, the better it is for your family.
The Nutrition Camp for Kids started today, and it's running until July 29th on the top floor of Reese Pfeiffer Hall. That's right here on the University of Alabama campus. Camp sessions start at 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. To sign your child up, call 205-348-1235.